Welcome back, everybody. It's Intern Inspo. It's episode 6. It's time for another great show. Some returning segments, a brand new segment, a new quote on the board that we should all harshly judge because of how wrong it is. Come on, Ethan. You're better than that. This was left on a post on our Instagram page. It's okay to have wrong opinions, but it's a pretty bad one. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into our first segment of episode 6. Yeah, we've been through 6 of these already. It's a returning segment. It's Be Like Mike. Let's go.
I wanna be like Mike. If I could be like Mike.
Welcome, everybody, to another fan favorite, Be Like Mike. And I've been saying for a while that I want you guys to comment, to interact, to tell me what you think, to give me ideas. And this episode of Be Like Mike, we have a fan-suggested idea. Boom, right there. And we're going to be doing an arm wrestling match. Now, we considered the regular wrestling match, but we figured, getting that close personal, I don't know. I don't like Mike that much. So, wrestling off the table. We're going to do arm wrestling on the table.
On the table.
See that? See what I did there? Play the words. Off the table, on the table.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get
All
it.
right. So, without further ado, I think we're going to do a best 2 out of 3.
Best 2 out of 3?
Best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Let's do it.
Whoa.
Round 1.
Alright. Let's go.
Here we go.
Count us down.
There's nobody there, Mike.
It's for the audience.
All right. Yeah, count us down. 3.
3.
All right, here we go. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm going to lose.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm going to lose twice in a row. Back-to-back L's for sure.
Back to back.
All right. Round of applause, Mike.
You just gave up.
Don't worry. I am a gift from God.
But that strength is not his gift from God.
Is not. That would be shameful. Here we go.
That would be correct.
Gotta win here.
Do you though?
Yeah, if I want to stay alive.
I'm not gonna die.
It's true. Ready? Set. Go.
Just give up.
Wow. Well, that's a shame. I saw that coming. But Mike gets his first ever Be Like Mike victory.
Give me that title belt, that heavyweight champion.
Yeah, it's crazy that on his segment he finally gets a win. Took you 3 tries. Near. Okay, he's got a book, a children's book, and that's his championship belt.
It's my belt.
See you guys back at the desk. Yeah, that's embarrassing. Where's the chalk? Here we go. That was embarrassing. Mike getting his first ever win in his own show, in his own segment. Good for him. He deserved it. I feel like it was rigged, but that's okay. Mike's just got the guns. He's just got the guns. It's just what it is. Well, off of that embarrassing loss, I think we should head to a more uplifting segment. A brand new segment. A segment called Who Do You Think You Are?
And who do you think you are?
Welcome, everybody, to the first ever Who Do You Think You Are? Now, since this is the first time that we're doing this, I want to take a broad look at the idea of identity with you today. Since this is the first ever Who Do You Think You Are, I want to talk broadly about this idea so that we have sort of a baseline for some of the more in-depth conversations and more specifics of identity that I can hope to talk to you guys about in the future. So identity is defined as the fact of being who or what a person or thing is. More simply, identity is what defines you. It's who you are. If I asked you the question, who are you? What might you say? Maybe the gut reaction is to say, well, I'm insert name here. I'm Hudson Waters. But that doesn't reflect the core of your identity. I am Hudson Waters says little about who I am. Perhaps I am better defined as a football fan, a college student, or an intern. But even those things say more about what I do or what I like than who I am. Maybe I say I'm a son, a hopeless romantic, and someone who cares a lot about kids and teens. Maybe those better define me, but would I really say that those things are, at my core, who I am? I'm not sure I would. Perhaps those things are influenced by who I am, or even play a part in defining me, but those things do not encompass my identity. See, the Bible, I think, speaks a whole lot on this idea of identity. It tells us a lot about who we are. Over and over again, God reminds us of who we are, even when we might not be sure ourselves. I just want to spend a little bit of time talking about some of those in the future, but for now, take a look with me at a few verses that tell us who we are and how we should identify. First comes in the book of Genesis. Genesis chapter 1, verse 27 says this, "So God created man in his own image. In the image of God he created him. Male and female he created them." And then skipping into the New Testament with me, we're going to take a look at Galatians 2, verse 20, which says this, "I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith for the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me." And finally, the last verse I want to look at today is in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse number 17. It says this, "Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away. Behold, the new has come." From the very beginning, God said that our identity, who we are, was a reflection of him. Even if we don't have a relationship with Jesus, we have been created in the image of God. That is who we are. But once we know Christ, this becomes something even more meaningful. We no longer live as ourselves. No longer is my identity in the things that I am, but my identity is found in the things that Jesus Christ is. I should no longer live for the desires that I have, but for the desires that God gives to me. That is who I am. If you aren't finding your identity in Jesus, you will find yourself confused, uncertain, and full of doubt. When our identity is in Jesus, all of that turns into certainty of who and what we should be. So, who do you think you are? Another new segment in the books. Now it's time to head to our last segment of the day. I know, don't be too sad. Don't be too sad. Last segment of the day. We'll be back next week. It's okay. And this segment's a banger. It's the return of Nickelodeon theologian with some guests. Let's go. Welcome, everybody, to Nickelodeon or Theologian. I'm your host, Hudson Waters, as always. And I don't know if you can tell, but I got two seats here today. Not one, but two here on the set of Nickelodeon Theologian. Last time we had Mike on the show. This time we have two very special guests. So give a round of applause for Ben and Alden. Let's go. Alden, Ben, welcome to the show. Lot on the line. Some spicy stuff on the line. Don't want to eat that. You need 7 out of 10 or more correct to advance. I just need from you Nickelodeon or theologian. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Very.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. All right. First quote is, "You'll never get what you want if you always let people step on you." Is that Nickelodeon or
It's gotta be
theologian?
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
They unanimously say Nickelodeon, and the correct answer is Nickelodeon. That comes
Yay.
from Plankton from SpongeBob.
Nice.
All right,
'Cause
1
he's
for 1.
tiny, I get
Hot
it.
start, hot start. Here we go. Next one. Always follow your heart unless your heart is bad with directions.
Theologian, I would think. No?
Is there a coin anywhere?
No, you cannot flip a coin.
I would say theologian, no?
Yeah, we'll go with Ben. If he's wrong, that's upsetting.
They say theologian. Always follow your heart unless your heart is bad with directions is said by SpongeBob SquarePants.
What's with the
The answer is
SpongeBob? Where's
Nickelodeon.
Plankton then?
I'm so sorry.
Wow.
They're 1 for 2. 1
The
for
coin
2.
would have got it.
1 for 2. Here we go.
Okay.
Peace if possible. Truth at all costs.
Well, they haven't done theologian yet, so we'll say theologian.
I will say this is a random number generator that is deciding what order they are set in.
Okay.
Theologian.
Theologian.
They're saying theologian,
Oh, boy.
and the answer is Martin Luther, who is a theologian.
Let's go.
Yikes.
What, like a 660 batting
All
average?
right, here we go.
Why not?
Here we go. Next one. Nothing, including human suffering, happens by chance.
I feel like they wouldn't talk about human suffering on a Nickelodeon show.
That's very true. Theologian!
They're going theologian,
Oh, no.
and the correct answer is John Calvin, a theologian.
All
That is
right.
correct.
A few.
They wouldn't talk about human suffering on Nickelodeon.
All right, here we go. Next one is, we used to be happy before we know the future. We used to be happy before we know the future.
This one's on you, Ben.
Well, that second one I really thought was theologian, and it wasn't.
Don't mess this up again.
This is tough. Okay,
3,
You want to go Nickelodeon?
2.
Nickelodeon.
They're going Nickelodeon, and the correct answer is Tommy Pickles from Rugrats,
Oh,
which
let's
is a
go.
Nickelodeon show.
Let's go.
All right. They've only gotten one wrong so far.
Okay.
They're on a roll. Here we go. Good people don't rip other people's arms off.
Well, jeez, Alden, this one's on you.
Nickelodeon!
Nickelodeon.
They're going Nickelodeon. Good people don't rip other people's arms off is said by SpongeBob
Let's
SquarePants.
go!
Very good. Very good. Here we go. Next one is, in the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength.
Theologian?
Theologian.
Theologian.
We'll
They're
try it.
going theologian here.
Oh,
In the
boy.
darkest time, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength is said by Iroh from Avatar The Last Airbender, which was on Nickelodeon. I'm sorry. That's 2 incorrect. 2 more wrong, and you guys lose the game.
Well, that's bad.
But it's okay. You have 3 more questions.
Oh no.
So you got to get 2 of the next 3.
Okay.
2 of the next 3, and you're golden.
Well, it's on you then.
Well,
Here we go.
Ready.
Unthankfulness is theft.
theologian?
Sure.
We're going theologian.
Oh boy.
And the correct answer is theologian. It was
Okay,
said by
okay,
Martin
okay.
Luther.
Oh,
Martin Luther.
we gotta get one more right. One more right.
One more right to advance. You have 2 more questions, 2 chances to get one right. Mike's playing with a baby.
No, not the baby.
Sometimes a little bit of nothing means a whole lot of something.
I feel like I've heard that on Nickelodeon before. It sounds familiar.
Nickelodeon. then.
Nickelodeon.
They're going Nickelodeon.
Come on.
And if this is Nickelodeon, they have won, and Hudson is going to be eating the hot sauce today. The correct answer, this was said by Tito from Rocket Power on Nickelodeon.
Oh.
Now, just for fun, we're going to give you one more question to see if you can tie Mike. He also scored 8 out of 10. If you guys get this right, you will have tied Mike and will have tied the record.
And does he have to eat it too?
He does not, because
Oh.
he didn't sign up for this.
Well, dang it.
But here it is. He who kneels the most stands the best.
Theologian.
Ben with a bold theologian right off the bat. Does Alden agree?
Sure.
He does agree. The correct answer is this was said by Dwight L. Moody, who is a theologian.
Let's go. Let's
Who
go.
is a theologian.
Yes.
They went 8 for 10.
The
They
baby
tied
is
Mike,
happy.
And they have avoided eating any hot sauce.
Let's go.
go.
The baby is happy.
Yes.
Very, very
Yes.
good. Thank you, Alden and Ben, for
Party
being
baby.
on the show.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. And with that, let's head right into my punishment. Well, again, somebody has completed Nickelodeon Theologian with flying colors. Man, I think I need to come up with a new show that gives me a better chance of winning. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. I don't know. But for my punishment, fiery habanero hot sauce. This came in a set of I think 12, 13 different hot sauces. And this is the second hottest one, only to the ghost pepper sauce, which I did try, and one tiny dot of that was way too hot for me. But I don't know where that one went. That might have been finished in my household. So we got fire habanero, which I have not tried yet, and I'm going to do a spoonful of that. Mike behind the camera's got me a nice cold thing of milk. So if you see that fly in off camera, that's what that is. I might need that, but I guess here we go. I do not... Oh, it smells so hot. Mike, take this. Smell it and tell the camera how hot it smells.
Smells like pretty hot wings.
It smells, and that's a lot of sauce, just to go straight. Here, oh, I'm not gonna like that. Mike, get the milk ready.
Oh, it's ready.
Okay, here we go. Woo! Well, that echoed a lot. Yeah, I'll take that.
Too bad.
Mike.
Too bad.
Oh. Give me the hot sauce. Whew. Just in case y'all thought I went weak on it. The gargle was a mistake. The gargle was actually a mistake, Mike. Oh, there's a second thing. Oh, it's in my chest. You know when it starts to you feel it here?
Heartburn?
Not heartburn. It feels like my heart's burning. Well, that's it for today's episode. Please leave a like, I can't speak, or a comment. Really would be very appreciative, especially right now. Oh, why did I do this? I don't do well with hot stuff. My mouth's on fire. Pineapples are, in fact, S tier. Don't listen to Ethan. Best fruits around. Oh, man. With that, I guess I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully I won't have to do anything like this ever again. See ya.